Hey everybody, so this one we're going to be going through vintage Star Wars vehicles, and we're going to go through the letter vehicles. So we're going to do X-Wing, B-Wing, Y-Wing, and surprise, A-Wing from vintage. So this is my X-Wing. I've been trying to restore. All I'm missing, I think, is probably one more sticker to go on the front here. But I can't get the electronics to work. I put batteries in it. I can't get it to work, so I'm going to have to try to either open it up and see if I can get it to work, or go back and maybe get a different motor or body or one of the others. Because I bought aftermarket, not aftermarket, but separately, the canopy and the guns, because when I got this, it didn't have the guns and a bunch of the stickers were missing. And I had another X-Wing that's actually in the box right here. But some of the wings are busted off and they don't hang on. So this was the better of the two. It was actually wider, luckily, than the other one. So yeah, so that's the original X-Wing you're looking at there. And then this thing was the B-Wing. And this was actually one of the cooler vehicles they came out with as far as toys go. Because, I used to have it hung up. I just attached some fishing line, so you get to hang up, kind of like hanging like that. But one of the functions for the wings is it's like you spin this, and then the wings come out like that. And I don't think the electronics work on this one either, because I swear I put some batteries in it. I couldn't get it to work. So I might have to look into that and figure out how to get that working. But this vehicle would go sideways, or it would go topways, and what was cool is the canopy would kind of rotate with it. So as you kind of spin it, the canopy goes, so the pilot's kind of sitting upright. See? It's a little rusty, I guess, but yeah, I've got a original B-Wing pilot in there right now, just chilling, waiting to destroy the Empire. So that's cool. But moving on, we go to the next ones. These next two, the Y-Wing, I've never put together, and neither have I messed with the A-Wings. The A-Wing's basically brand new. I don't think batteries have ever even been put into it. But I guess let's go Y-Wing first. I think it's a little bit of assembly required. Maybe I won't make y'all suffer through the putting it all together, but at least let's see. Oh, actually, it is all put together in there. We did mess before, but this thing is cool. Let's see, what am I missing here? Oh yeah, so there's one part of this thing that's worth more than the rest. Oh look, I found an R2-D2 in there. An original vintage R2-D2. Apparently I have an extra one. And it was in this. Oh yeah, because I think I had it sitting in the canopy top like that. So this was the original box for the Y-Wing fighter. It's hard to find a box that's in decent condition these days, because this was kind of a bigger box. And, a lot of times people took off the proof of purchase. This was proof of purchase. But yeah, it was really good condition when I got it. I got it from the Star Wars store. Sold it to be complete. Which is hard to do because there's a part of this vehicle that's worth, half of the vehicle cost, essentially. And it's this part right here. It's a vintage Y-Wing and missile. And this thing would attach to the bottom, and you push a button, and it would just drop the missile off, because Y-Wings are supposed to be bombers. So this is the most hard to find piece of this toy. Let's see, how do you get it to attach on here? Oh, like this, you get it to kind of hang on, and then you hit this button, and it pops out like that, I guess. Yeah, so that's cool. Big mistake, though, is actually I found one of these at a Star Wars store, like a vintage toy store up in Aberdeen, which I'm going to make a video about later. Actually, I made the video. I just haven't edited it or put it all together yet, so I'll show you that. But I actually had one of those missiles in my hand, and I should have bought it. I just didn't really realize that it was that one. I thought it was maybe for like a later one. So yeah, big mistake. But I've never tried to put batteries in this thing, so let's see how to do that and see if the electronics still work on this thing. Because that's a mystery, and we're about to find out. Let's see, how does it work? How do you open this thing up? You go like that? Is that how it goes? Guess I should have probably looked into doing this before I started making a video. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so battery flaps up. Let's get these batteries in. This is the first time I've ever put batteries into this thing. So I didn't just mess this thing up opening it up, but so oh, I hear noise already. It must be working. Good job, it works. Oh wow, the little gun moves on top. I had no idea. I never knew that this thing did what this thing is doing. So you put the batteries in and then you hit the thing. Oh wait, it worked for a second. Oh no, what'd I do? Oh, maybe I knocked the batteries down. There we go. Yeah, see? The little gun moves back and forth. So I'm doing nothing but push some buttons. The electronics make the little gun go back and forth. Apparently the batteries have to be just so, but kind of annoying sound. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I had no idea that that's what that thing did. So that's awesome. Moving on, let's go to this thing. This thing is my A-Wing fighter. It came out of the Droids cartoon series. I've talked about this thing before because it's one of the rare pieces that I own. But what's cool about this one in particular is the box is in great shape. It still has the inserts and it's never been used. The stickers have never been applied. Batteries have never been put into it as far as I know. It looks like the battery compartment's a little bit easier than everyone here. Yeah, it looks like, it's never had batteries put into it. It doesn't appear to be any sort of wear. There's the batteries in here. Hopefully this is easier than not. I'm real ginger because I don't want to bust anything because this thing is valuable. Alright, so I think that... Maybe I didn't quite get them in there quite right. Let's see, yeah, they're kind of popping out funny. Let's see if I can adjust this and get that battery in. It's like these old school 70s battery things. Not exactly designed for crazy convenience. I think I'm doing this right. Should be doing this right. Just want to cooperate? No. Come on, get in there. Of course, it has to be difficult, right? Alright, well, we're trying to be timely. Oh, I can hear something. Hear a little something. There we go. It's like a little machine gun sound. I don't think it's ever been used, so it's super weak. I mean, this thing is 40 years old. You can hear it. I don't know if it's supposed to light up anywhere. I don't think there's any lights, but hey, that's pretty cool. I mean, this is a brand new, never been basically played with or batteries put in A-Wing. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's sweet. Stoked on that. But yeah, so that's about it for these vehicles. Check back for more. Like I said, I've got a lot more content coming out. I have stuff saved up. I have stuff that I still have to do, but I've got like crazy ideas of videos that we're going to be putting out on here. So yeah, check back later and I'll talk to you soon.